Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Trey Tucker to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Trey Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Got it. Ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. Try to be lying. Ready?
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get wide. Nice. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Liking 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass caught by Jack Bash. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
19 Lions. Come on. Let's go.
Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
19 Texans. 18.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Shoots away from one. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
70. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Ball's out, he lost it. And the Texans have it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Stroud completes it quick. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Stop. Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Ready. Pat the 60.
Now Milton to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players, show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Come on. Crack all 80. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19 strike. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Milton. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Travis Kelce to touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Hey, south.
Putting the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Give up the guns. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Henry To'o comes up with it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball.
At their own 41-yard line.
Whoa.
1st down throw by Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On play action, here's Stroud. That throw behind his intended target.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Texans. How's it tonight? 18. What's up? Tonight.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
Danger, Kent. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
14 more yards.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Wow, that's it. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. This one's to Andrews. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You get down in these compacted areas, Kate, and things happen so fast. Those defenders, well, they fly around the field between the 20s, but you get inside the red zone, and they deliver with some viciousness. And that time the hit, well, knocks the ball free and gives that defense a possession.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Counter give to Genty. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, set.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Tag. Rocco 80.
And off to Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders need some big yards in a hurry.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Milton. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Milton now on third down. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
In the red zone on first. Grabbed by Besh, left side. He's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Here's Milton. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's Cup 19. Cup 19. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Escapes the pocket. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier and now totally stuffed on that one.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Get it.
Milton now. That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the jump.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Ready. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Milton. And it's incomplete on third and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Milton back to throw. And the defense escapes. And a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and 1 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up, Kendall Fuller. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last nice drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10. From 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Hey, uno more. Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught. He found some space. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mixon on the toss. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
A gain of 13 yards.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The left side caught by Andrews. A lot of space ahead. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Running it after the penalty. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Oh, right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. Escapes the defender. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You know, they really love that Greg because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
18, what's that?
Back to throw it. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Swap, love a swap.
To the air, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders have it now in his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brockins, absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger, 9.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Genty from the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the set.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. Deputy Lion. Ready, ready.
Back to Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken
Ooh,
down
talk about a
behind the
bad
line
look
of
there,
scrimmage.
Brocco. And jumbo
It's a
set
loss
and
of a
still
yard.
moving
Brings up
backwards
3rd
after that
down
play.
and 2.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He brings it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Yep.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's going deep this time. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Whoa. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
His kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle.
That ties the
And the
game
Texans
at
tie
14.
things up at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
Now after
Houston.
tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
So we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the
I know from the
34-yard
position
line.
of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing is Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Mixon.
They gain 14 on the
It's a
play.
gain of 14
And the Texans
yards.
are going to have a 1st down.
And the Texans.
Year after year,
first
the best
down.
offenses are multifaceted.
A gain of
It's not
14.
just the receivers or the
First
tight
down,
ends that can make
Houston.
plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Collins. 16 more yards.
All right, we
That's
reach the final
another
quarter of Monday Night Prime Time.
First down.
It's still a tie ball
First
game,
and goal
14 points
at the
apiece
5-yard
as we get
line.
ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in the block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud now. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights.
The score, Texans
And the Texans
41.
break that tie and now lead by 7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds Genty underneath. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The gun, it's Milton. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
The game at 21 apiece.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack, but there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go! Panther 6, cut 19, cut 19.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle.
Throwing now, Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 6, 70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's not going to get anything, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down.
So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Smash. Come on. Set. Ready.
Genty will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Final timeout called by the Texans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Over again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance.
A 22-yard
Very
attempt.
short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.